We are sold objects that pretend to know us before we've even touched them. A calculator mimics a typewriter. An app interface borrows from reel to reel tape machines, not for historical accuracy, but emotional mimicry. This is Barther's concept of that, has been repurposed by designers as comfort food for the senses. It's less about remembering than about simulating memory. So you can feel like this belongs to your past before it even enters your present. The illusion is that you and the product share a secret history, when in fact the only thing you're sharing is a visual cue.
The year 1958 marked America's turning point in post-war ambition, driven by Cold War urgency and technological.
Here's the paradox. As we get more technically advanced, our tools become less alien and more familiar. Not because they're better at what they do, but because they look like the ones that once made us feel human. Think of a sleek app that mimics the tactile warmth of old paper textures or the grainy static of a cassette tape. These aren't accidents. They are deliberate design choices meant to ease the friction between cold code and warm memory. We don't need nostalgia for history. We need it as a brandable aesthetic, one that can be slathered on screens and sold back to us as authenticity.
Modern packaging does more than wrap and hold and conceal. Stunning in color, ingenious in design.
Just this week, an AI-generated movie called Dreams of Violets made headlines for costing just $2,000 and taking only 2 months to produce. The director is hailed as a visionary. But let's not be fooled. The real director here is code, trained on decades of human expression, distilled into algorithms. What we see isn't innovation or artistry. It's nostalgia in reverse, a simulation of what used to take years, now sold back to us as efficiency. The same logic powers Instagram filters that mimic. After the break, you might hear a voice claiming authenticity is still possible. They won't mention that by 2026, deepfake documentaries and AI, archived memories are already standard. History as custom design. As Postman warned, when history becomes background noise, it loses its power to inform or challenge. What was once a signifier of the past is now a commodity for future longings. Nostalgia isn't remembered, it's manufactured.
We have a new human being, and that's Chris Potter of Memetics Corporation, a new synthesizer, the Yamaha DX100, and a new computer, the Commodore Amiga.
In design, Nostalgia is no longer about remembering. It's about managing time itself. We're being sold not just a look, but an entire timeline where everything feels already lived through, familiar and safe. Nostalgia becomes the algorithm's way of tricking us into trusting what we've never actually experienced. The future is no longer imagined or built. Instead, it's assembled from yesterday's leftovers. What looks vintage in a product isn't about aesthetics. It's an emotional shortcut to trust. Generated films like Dreams of Violets, made for a paltry $2,000 budget, but dressed up with simulated emotional texture and Fox historical authenticity. The machine doesn't need the messy business of original feeling or real world contexts. It just layers in enough vintage grain and period appropriate tropes to give you the illusion that something meaningful is happening. What these systems offer isn't history, but a simulation of how we think history should look. After the clip, let's return. This is the new era of design control, nostalgia as interface. By wrapping systems in the warm glow of a past we never really knew. Designers make complexity feel intimate and innovation feel like tradition. The effect isn't just aesthetic, it's cognitive. It tells us that if something looks familiar, it must be safe. But what are we forgetting when we accept these simulated timelines as truth? When history becomes a design template, the real past vanishes, replaced by whatever sells.